And so we had some good rain overnight.
Yes.
I know, my street and the lawn, it's all drenched. So nice little soaking, but we could use a lot more.
Yes, we could. We could use about 10 more of these,
Oh,
and then the drought will be over.
There we go.
Plants are rejoicing. I know my lawn desperately needed rain. We saw some rain last night, some heavy downpours, and most of that now is off towards the east. So we've got a clearing trend to look forward to for the second half of the day. So that means any Juneteenth plans, parades, keep them. The only thing is it is damp and certainly foggy out there in many locations. We'll be holding on to that over the next couple of hours. This is a look at estimated rainfall totals from the past 48 hours. So we've been kind of talking about being the winners and losers in this situation because some locations may only pick up a quarter to about half an inch, while others, especially with a swath of heavy rain, could pick up 1 to 3 inches. And that is exactly what we saw across the greater Charlotte area, even portions of Mecklenburg County picking up over 2 inches. Now, officially at the airport, it was a little over about 1.5 inches. So this is what we're tracking for today. We've got the rainfall clearing out. It is still damp. We've got some cloudy skies. We should see some sunshine by the time we end out today. Temperatures will be heating up out there as well, with highs in the middle to upper 80s. We're looking ahead towards a hot weekend. If you like near 90-degree temperatures, that is where we are headed. And also for Father's Day, it's looking mainly dry, but we will be looking at some rain and thunderstorms moving in for the evening hours as a warm front lifts through. This is also when our humidity value is going to crank up as well. And Sunday, also the official start of summer as well. Now, this is a stat courtesy of our own favorite meteorologist, Chris Mulcahy. Our last 24 hours, we picked up 1.5 inches here in the Charlotte Douglas Airport. But in the last 3 weeks, that's all the rainfall that we have accumulated is also around 1.5 inches. So that puts things in perspective, how dry it's been over the last week and how beneficial this system was that headed our way. Now, rainfall totals since midnight: Charlotte area around 1 inch, Gastonia also close to 1 inch as well. Union County probably the winners of this system. This weekend, not a washout at all. The morning rainfall is going to give way again to some sunshine today. It is going to be breezy, but certainly not as windy as what it was for Thursday. We'll likely see wind gusts anywhere from about 20 to 25 miles per hour. But in addition, highs middle to upper 80s. By Saturday, we've got a push of drier air. We've got lower humidity. It's going to be feeling nicer as well, middle 80s. And then here comes Sunday. Most of the day is dry. If you've got any Father's Day plans, keep them. It's more towards the evening hours. We'll be tracking some showers and thunderstorms. So surface map, we've got a cold front that is pushing down to the south. As it does push down to the south, there is going to be a chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm alongside it. It is also going to ramp up our winds as well, as it's going to drive in some cooler and some drier air for the weekend. So that means futurecast wind gusts up for the mountains 25 to 30 miles per hour. Certainly, again, not as gusty as yesterday. We'll continue this all the way through this evening, but does begin to calm down tonight, and it will calm down through the weekend as well. Not much to track on futurecast. In fact, we can just go ahead and fast forward into Sunday, because that's going to be our next rain chance. It's going to be Sunday evening, so fast forward. Here's 7 o'clock at night, and we'll carry a risk for downpours all the way through Sunday night. Some heavy rainfall possible. We'll continue these rain chances each and every day going into next week. So more of that summer-like typical pattern where we see showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. We will carry that risk all throughout next week. The newest update on the drought monitor was more bad news for North Carolina, but South Carolina also continued to see some improvement, or at least remain steady in many categories. But unfortunately, that drought only continues to get worse and did stand pretty steady with exceptional drought at 3% of the state. Outside now, 72 here in the metro. That continues over towards Stanley County, Statesville, and starting off in the 60s over towards the mountains. An ominous look over towards the Charlotte skyline. Again, today is going to turn out to be a nice day. It's just going to be the second half of the day that we have to look forward to. Highs will be in the middle to upper 80s, but again, those evening temperatures should be falling pretty comfortable, at least into the upper 70s by the time we get to late tonight. And then this weekend, fantastic for any outdoor summer activities. Speaking of summer, first day of official summer solstice is Sunday, June 21st, and then it's really going to be feeling like it for next week. Heat and humidity back in full force, but I will say pretty seasonable for this time of year. Nothing too crazy hot, upper 80s to lower 90s, so at least we have that to look forward to.
Okay, all right. So things are looking pretty good today. Definitely warm and hot, though, Bekah.
Yes, warm and humid, but Saturday, probably the pick of the weekend, just because we'll have lower humidity in place. It's going to be dry, certainly drying off from the soakers that we've been seeing. And again, not too hot.
Not
going
too
into
hot.
next week. I
Yeah,
feel like
all right.
that's important to mention.
Yeah, we've had a little taste of the 90s now, so we kind
Yes,
of
we have.
can transition now.
A little bit back to normal is good news. And again, for the first day officially of summer being on Sunday, not starting off too hot.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Because we need things to settle down at the airport as well
I
with all
agree.
the weather delays.
Yes.
Oh, man. All right, Bekah Birdsall, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And we appreciate you hanging with us for 2 minutes as you're watching Live Impact News on your WCNC Charlotte app.